what's up guys? It's your boy Calimoto here on a beautiful, beautiful day. You know, the sun's shining, the air is cool, it's enjoyable for once. Sorry guys for a little longer of a break. I'm just enjoying the weather as it is. But you know, trying to go what's on talking for the day. Topics of the day are back at work, and kind of happy I am, and I'm enjoying it. You know, I've been off for almost a year for my motorcycle accident. Don't want to go into too much detail. Like I said, I was off for a year, and it was time to go back because I got tired of sitting on my ass and doing nothing. But I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's good to be back at work, seeing a lot of my friends that I used to know. The scary part about me going back to work was a lot of the people I used to know aren't there anymore, and that's what kind of scared me when I got there for the first day back, is that half of the people that I started working there with are gone. I mean, there's maybe like 5 out of 30 people I knew there. One of the things that I did is, like, you know, when I got back, I told my manager I wanted to switch to the back, become what's called a reconditioning associate or a mechanical associate. Basically, I do inspections as a mechanical associate. Then you can move up into the company and go further. With the reconditioning associate, or known as an RA, you basically you start off doing loading and unloading transport vehicles, receiving vehicles, locating vehicles for sales consultants. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little distracted. I'm trying to use my new throttle assist that I've had on here for a while. I mean, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. And actually, I think I need to get off here. Yep, there's a maniac coming up. I mean, it's not a bad job. I do get cut in pay, but you do get promoted a little bit faster. The one job I really want is mechanical associate. Basically, like I said, you start off at the bottom doing inspections like brakes and tires, and they train you through all that. That's one thing I love about my company, is that, you know, they just don't throw you out there to the wolves. They train you. They take the time that you need to get ready. You know, they'll test you, do some inspections with you. That's one thing I love about my company I work for, is that they'll do that with you. My other company I used to work for, I'll keep it unnamed. Basically, you watch videos, and that was it. They threw you on the floor, and hopefully you either float or sank. Luckily, because I had a sales background, I float. If I didn't, I kind of think I would have been screwed. But yeah, I mean, then you get promoted pretty quick in the back. Because like my buddy, he works back there. He's called what's called an MA5, and he does, you know, a lot more. Gets paid pretty well, and they help them get certifications for it. Which is something I like, because like I said, I want to be in my life. I want to be a mechanic. I want to do restorations. I want to do, you know, a wide variety of things, but, you know, I got to have that open doors. And without those open doors, you know, you're kind of left with it, so you're on your own. And so like I said, well, I'm stopping here by More Furniture for Less to go look at a new chair, because the one that we ordered, well, the two that we ordered were pretty nice, but one of them was a little too small. We need something a little bit bigger, and what we're also looking for is one for my mom that helps her stand her up. Well guys, I'm gonna cut off. I'll be back out in a few minutes. Well, actually for you guys it's only gonna be a few seconds, but peace. What's up guys, I'm back. Just got out of More Furniture and talked to my buddy Arnell that works here. Found a couple different recliners I liked. Ugh, man, allergies this time of year. Found a couple that I liked, and hopefully we can do a deal on them and get them. Well, one that we're trying to look for, it's from my mom's. She wants a power lift recliner, basically the ones that make you, help you stand up, because she has a hard time getting up off the chair, which is, I mean, it's understandable. I think she's 60 years old. She's worse than I am on the knee parts, because like for me, I have a little bit left cartilage basically. She has none. So getting up for her is a little bit harder. Oh yeah, oh man, I just now remember the other topic I was gonna talk about. And this head injury that I've had. Remember, it's not as good as what it used to be. The other topic I'm going to talk about today is about vaping. You know, it's a big nationwide thing. A lot of people that want to quit smoking go to vaping. It's one thing I did. I love it, you know. Yeah, I know you hear about all those little funky flavors, and I know you guys out there that hear about some of the issues that I've had with them, but I mean, the thing about it, it's not always on the manufacturer's failure. It's sometimes, most of the time, about 85% of the time, is user error. And what I mean by that, they get the cheaper batteries that don't last as long. Well, they last pretty good, but what I mean by that is that, you know, they're not able to take the output that they're looking for, and so people think, oh well, it's a battery, it's a vape battery, it should be able to handle anything. Well, really, no. I found that out on one of my mods that I had. I had a Blockhead unregulated box mod, and apparently with what I was wanting to put through it, I was doing a 0.3, which is a pretty low build, but it's, you know, it's a warmer, it's one I wanted, and found out really, you know, with the batteries that I was using, it wasn't really meant for that. God damn, people don't read the sign saying, you know, road construction, get over to the left lane. Apparently no, drivers these days. But yeah, going about that, you know, a lot of people have been having issues out speaking about it. I mean, the thing about it is, if you take care of your mod and you watch out for what you're doing, and you listen to what, you know, listen to what the vape shop says, and I mean not like a little Smoke Havana shops, an actual vape shop. If you actually talk to the guys, they will sit there and, you know, take you through all the, I could have gone down this way. They'll take you through all the steps of taking care of it, you know, making sure everything's working right before you leave. And if you have any questions, you can call them and talk to them. That's one thing I love about the vape shop I go to, is that, you know, I know a lot of the people there. I'm friends with a lot of them, and they'll spend the time and teach you. And, you know, when you go to an actual vape shop, there are people out, you know, that go there, vapors like me, that will help out some people that are new to vaping. But going on about that topic about vaping, what really got me upset is that now, because I live in the lovely state of California, now they consider vaping a smoking product. It's a tobacco product, which it's really not. It's not at all. It doesn't have the arsenic, the tobacco, all that. I mean, it does have nicotine depending on what juice you pick, and it's got propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin, and, you know, artificial flavoring to give it that flavor that that a lot of people like. And what people don't realize is that, you know, the biggest difference is you're not getting the 100 different chemicals that you get in a cigarette. Because I mean, I used to smoke cigarettes, and one thing I love about vaping versus cigarettes is, after vaping for a little bit, I don't smell bad. I don't smell like my juice. I don't smell like, really, vaping doesn't have much of a smell to people that have been doing it like smoking does. When you smoke, you smell like an ashtray. And I will be honest, it's not a great smell at all. It sucks. I started to realize that. My customers that I sell to and clients that I meet for my other job, you know, I felt bad, because I'd go up to them and I'd smell like an ashtray. My breath would stink after I've had a cigarette. With vaping, really, no. Don't have that type of a problem. And that's one thing that kind of drew my eye to it. I mean, I tried it out for about 6 months. Didn't work out. I kind of got hesitant, and I went back to a cigarette, which I found out why I went back. Reason why I wasn't doing the amount of nicotine that I want. I do 3 milligrams. I was doing 0 because I thought, you know, I don't need the nicotine, but apparently I did. Well, I stopped that, and then I went back to smoking cigarettes. Well, finally I turned, I think it was 22. Yeah, it was 22. When I turned 22, I said, you know, enough's enough. I'm tired of smelling like an ashtray. You know, I'll go back to vaping. I went to the shop that my buddy told me about. It's the one I go to now. And, you know, I walked in, said, you know, I bought one before, but I am still new to this. Can you guys help me pick the right one? And the person I talked to, she was really nice. Her name was Lynn. Spent time with me finding the right mod, the right tank, the right everything. And that's one thing I appreciate about the places that do that. You know, they spend the time with you and make sure you leave happy and with questions all answered. Because, I mean, still to this day I have questions about vaping. You know, about new mods that come out, new stuff, new products, new juices. But now, because of the new FDA laws, that's actually possibly going to stop in August. And we need to fight that. Because, I mean, that's going to ruin a lot of small businesses, like the shop I go to. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of the independent vape shops are small businesses. They're not major, you know, they're not higher corporations like the tobacco company like Marlboro, Camel. They're not like them. They don't have the funds to do that, really. And, you know, shutting them down, you know, one thing that we're built on is, you know, for small businesses to grow, you know, keep a small business open. Because, if that happens, basically you're gonna only have is like the blue cigarette looking one. Marlboro has one now, and what's another one that's out there? There's a lot of different selections out there. But to me, as my opinion, I'm not saying for everybody, in my opinion, they suck. And you know, you guys will probably see my mod. I have a Sigelei 150 watt box. On top on top for my atomizer, it's an Aromomizer with it's an RTA rebuildable tank atomizer with a bell cap on top for more juice hold, and I love that. I mean, I've had that mod for a year. It's survived my motorcycle accident. It survived drops, and it's, you know, it's still kicking. That's one thing I love about it. You know, yeah, I bought multiple other mods over the year, but you know, here's my thing. I still go back. I still use my Sigelei. I love it, and I'll never give it up. Do I want a new mod? Yes, I do, but you know, I will never give that one away, because I gave a mod away to a buddy and something happened to it, and it was one of my cheaper mods, which I really didn't care that much about. But this one, you know, I spent not a lot of money, but a little bit of money on it, and I love it, and it survives so much. Going on about, like I was talking about, you know, with the vaping thing, now to even buy vaping juices, you have to be over the age of 21. For me, I'm safe. I'm 23, so I'm safe on that. Other people, a buddy of mine, his name is Lido. He does a channel right over here. It's called Leaping Lido. Does really cool stuff on there. Does challenges. I laugh every time I watch them. But yeah, that's the thing about it. It's, you know, ooh, look at that sexy person in the mirror, in that window. Look at that. Look at that sexy person right there. You see that? You see that person right there? It's me. It's so me. But yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna cut out. I'm here at my vape shop. It's called Infinite Vapes. Really great place. I love coming here. They're gonna help me out with everything. But like I said, I'll cut off, guys, and I'll be back in about a few minutes, or maybe an hour. Well, for you guys, for it's a few seconds, but I'll be back. What's up, guys? Just got finished with Walmart. Got a couple of things I wanted, not all of it. I wish they had everything, but can't complain. Sorry about for the video skip from the vape shop here. For some reason, there's something going wrong with my remote that it was not connected really to my camera, so it didn't record. It stopped for some reason. It should be recording, and it is. Cool. Other besides that, it's the battery. The new batteries I bought for it don't work out. Come on, speed up a little bit. It's on 10 miles. The new batteries that I bought for it don't work as well as I thought they would. I thought they would be better because they're higher capacity. Means they'll last a lot longer and not die as fast as the drift ones I got with the camera. Because those are roughly about 1200 milliamps. The new one I got was about 2000. So it's it's a basic standard cell phone battery size. A lot better than my previous phone, because that previous phone only had 1350, which was sad. But for some reason, one of the batteries, when it's on and I put it in, it kind of freezes the camera. It gets locked up and something's not working right, and it kind of pisses me off because, you know, I paid for it and I'm already past the date because I really haven't been riding that much in videoing it. Ooh, gas price $2.43. Not bad. Sorry guys, my ADD's kind of kicking up a little bit. Kind of get distracted. But what's it talking about? I'm being stared at. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm being stared down intimidatingly. And he's like looking at me with a hard look. I'm gonna put down my visor and give him the old stare. Staring him down now. Oh, never mind, green light. So actually, surprisingly, it's not that bad right now. It's still pretty good. I'm kind of hoping it stays like this for the rest of the day, but you know, probably won't. Really? On your cell phone? Really? I don't like being near anybody on their cell phone because they don't pay attention. So back off. It's a nice little Sunday drive. So I'm on my way to Albertsons. Hopefully they have what I'm looking for. It's for granola. I don't know, I kind of gotten the itch for it. Look, Mom, no hands. That is awesome. Now, for some reason right now it smells like weed. I don't know why. It smells like weed. There's weed in the vicinity. I smell weed. But I really want to know what that was. Yeah. Long day. Gosh. I really want to know what that was because it looked interesting. It's a two-wheel in the front. It's basically a Can-Am setup, but as a car. I mean, was it Kawasaki has one that came out. It's the Slingshot. I hate this light. 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 Green, green, green. Okay. Reason I hate that light is because of the photo light. And it will randomly change. Like if you're like not even 3 feet in front of it, it'll change to yellow and you get flashed, which I hate with a passion, you know, with a deep passion. It feels actually pretty awesome without the bat wing on and enjoying the wind. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Go, go. I really want to go fast. So I kind of really want a super sport. I'll go fast in that. Ew, shit. Now we enter the Twilight Zone. I really want to go around this group of cars, but no one's going to let me out. Well, guys, I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the ride for the quietness. Yeah, I'm going to have my face shield up, so. Whoa, bro, come on. Damn idiot drivers. I live in this wonderful, wonderful state that does this. Well, guys, I have arrived safely. We must go check the inhabitants of Albertsons to see if they have what I look for. Well, guys, I'm going to cut off. I'm here. I'm going to go run into the store, get some things, and I'll be right back. Peace. What's up, guys? Just got done with Albertsons on my way out to go home because it's getting a little warm. But it's been a fun ride today. I've been surprised. It's been staying cooler with the wind and everything. It's been very comfortable. Other than that, it's just a normal day, a normal life. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Here we go. Bike life. He did a bunny hop onto the side of the road. Dude's got the skills to pay some bills. Can he pay my bills though? Because I got some pretty high bills going on. You know, like I said, I'm happy to be back at work, enjoying it, and you know, hopefully I do get that position in the back to become a mechanic. Because, like I said, it's my dream. Is that a little Jeep towing a single wheel trailer? That is really odd. I'm starting to stutter again. I've never seen that before. If any of you guys have, let me know. And what do you think of it? Because I know with Jeeps they have I don't know, I'm drawing a blank because the person around me is jackass. You know, I really, really hate people that do that because that pisses me the hell off. That, you know, I'm gonna be making a turn. I'm waiting for somebody to move. But, you know, they think they can just go around you and, oh, yeah, they'll be all right. I really hate that, and that pisses me off that he did that. You know what? I really hope your car breaks down for some reason, just a random effing reason. But knowing his luck, he probably won't. You know, here's the thing. You know, some people are just being really impatient and trying to go around people. You know, here's the thing. If you're going to be late, leave a little early. I'm sorry, guys, but, whew, bikes. Am I distracting again? Huh. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. I'm just that's one of my pet peeves that I have when I started riding motorcycles is, you know, I'm trying to stay safe and not get hurt, but you know, there are the people out there that, you know, just think, oh, I got a big car, I can do whatever the hell I want. No, you can't. Like, there was one time, I can't remember where it was, but I was going down a single road, you know, one way, and it was only one lane, and a guy got up right next to me, and you know, I was in a car, but you know, he made it basically into 2 lanes. And you know, the reason it's a 1 lane is because there's not enough room on that street to have a 2 lane because of the cars that are parked on the right side. So you know, it came to the part where there was cars parked, and he thought he was cool and sped up and got in front of me. Well, didn't realize that there was a light there and slammed on his brakes, and I had to slam on mine. I almost hit him. But you know, that's the thing that pisses me off, is pay attention, please. There's a reason there, you know, we're getting a lot of accidents because nobody's paying attention, or they think they can make it. I know for me, I'm you know, since I've crashed, I'm a lot safer of a rider. I'm more confident on my bike though, but I'm a lot more of a diligent rider. I pay more attention. I'm looking around, checking everything. But you know, there are some people that are new riders that aren't, or they think they're cocky enough that they don't have to, and that's when accidents happen. And oh my God, is that a Bel Air? No, I don't know what that is, but it's a single coupe. But that thing is beautiful. Up, tunnel. But I don't have a loud exhaust. Damn. I really need that new exhaust, because I love going through tunnels in my big truck that I have, because it's got an aftermarket exhaust. But you know, it is what it is. There I go again with that. But it is what it is. You know. Well guys, I'm home. Well, close to home. I'm gonna cut off. But guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be uploading the next one in about a couple days. Don't forget to like and subscribe.